Hey there, I am back with another deck review, and today we're going to be looking at Black Market from the Mysterious Salesman. Now, Black Market's not a deck that you can actually get super readily, at least not if you don't have the code. And that's because Black Market tells the story of a secret company, a company that works beneath the surface and sells pretty much anything that your heart could desire, both legal and illegal, for the right price. And entry into the club is exclusive. Now, the secrets that surround the deck extend to how the deck was released. In fact, you're not going to hear me mention who the Mysterious Salesman is. Maybe you'll be able to guess from the artwork, maybe you won't, but I'll tell you how you can unlock the secrets. So the good news is, at the end of the video, I'll be sharing with you the code so that you can get into the Black Market yourself. Let you know the link, let you know the code, and you can unlock even more of the secrets for yourself. Not only that, but I'll also be giving away one of these to one of you guys. So stay tuned for the end of the video to find out more about all that. But that said, let's get into the deck. The deck itself is sort of a catalog of the items that you can get in the Black Market. At least that's the intent of it. And in the secretive fashion, the tuck case itself is relatively plain, at least in its finish, and very cryptic overall. It's done on a regular glossy finish, and it features tons of detailed line work throughout. Lots of golds, with the exception of the little hit of white with the Black Market emblem in the middle. You'll see those crossing lines form a B and an M for Black Market. The line work around it is intricate and detailed all the way through, just an explosion of details and different patterns. And hiding in all those patterns, you'll find all sorts of little symbols all over the place. I love the little happy face here, kind of the friendly face that the sellers of the Black Market put on. But of course, the crossed bones underneath kind of hint at that darker underside of the whole thing. Money makes the world go round, so you'll see the money signs there, the chains down the side, even the locks and the keys that kind of hint at the secrecy of the whole thing. But really cool patterning overall, and the series of borders kind of has a modern, futuristic feel to it. On the sides, you have the Black Market logo in the center with a little bit more line work. Same thing on the other side. The top has some more line work along with some pips there. Not going to reveal the bottom until you get the deck. Once you do, you'll see a little bit there that'll tell you who the actual salesman is. And then on the back here, you get a little preview of the back design of the cards, including the barcodes here, which are put on pretty much everything that is for sale. Now, as you open up the inner flap here, you're greeted by the little happy face there, and of course, welcomed to the Black Market. First time that we see the actual name of the deck. Yeah, the keys there, one last unlocking of the mysteries of the deck, and nothing printed on the interior. So really nice, if standard tuck case overall. So there's the Black Market tuck case. But now let's get into the cards, and we'll start with the back design. And here it is. Now, done in really, really shiny gold metallic inks. Has a white poker border around the edge, and then the black and gold middle design. More of that beautiful line work with the symbols hidden all throughout that we saw in the tuck case. I love the little kind of circular symbol there. And then as you look around, you'll find things like you got the all-seeing eye there, the happy face, the locks and keys, the barcodes, money signs, just little details showing up all over the back design. Really a beautiful two-way back design, and that gold really stands out on this one. Love the use of that metallic. But there's your back design, and then as you flip it over, we get into the deck. And we're gonna start out with the aces. So all of the aces feature, again, tons of metallic ink. The gold background here really just kind of shines in the light as you turn it, and forms a beautiful backdrop for that large spade pip in the middle. Spade pip, relatively ordinary in its shape, just kind of has those circular gold lines, and then the Black Market symbol in the middle. And then nice, easy to read pip and index in the corner. The other three aces all feature similar sort of designs with that background gold image, but each one kind of wrapped with a little distinctive design. So you have the little snake curled up there around the diamond, the staff there, the winged staff around the club. Really like that one. and then the heart with this sort of almost like a yin-yang symbol with the key in the middle. Now, one of the things, and I'll show this a little bit here, but you'll have to get the deck to see all the details for yourself, that really makes this one special. These actually have hits of transparent UV ink on them. And so to really enjoy it, you're gonna wanna get one of these, a black light. And when you shine the black light over the deck, you'll see additional details get revealed. So there's the hidden black market there, and then little tiny pops that show up on all of the cards. That use of the UV ink is just so creative and adds so much to the deck. But what you see here on the aces is just the beginning. So let's dive in now to the number cards. Now, the number cards are fairly standard looking on face. You have that gold border, again done in those beautiful metallics, the crowned happy face there at the top. I like the addition of the little barcodes here down the sides. And of course, just like the aces, as you shine a light over them, you'll get some additional detail that gets revealed. That kind of fingerprint-like circular pattern there in the middle, the dollar signs in the corner. So every single card here reveals additional details under black light. Now, I'll leave more of that mystery for you to play around with as you get a hold of the deck, but trust me, that UV design is really stunning. But otherwise, non-black light, these are relatively simple number cards overall. Just feature fairly standard shaped pips in the middle, some slight customization to them, but black cards are black, red cards are red, pretty much what you'd expect with the addition to that beautiful gold frame. So really nice number cards overall. I like the elongated club pips here. And by the way, if you're familiar with designers, you might be getting a little bit of an inkling as to who the salesman himself is. So there's your club pips, and then into the hearts. And again, kind of those elongated heart pips. Now, like most decks, the story of the black market is really told in the courts. And that's because the courts are the actual salesmen of the black market. Now, on the face of it, they look kind of like a riff on standard courts. Usually standard courts have the blue, red, and yellow. These have replaced the yellow with metallic gold, really nice and shimmery. And they've been given a facelift and a much bolder and kind of a more modern feel to them overall. Now, of course, it's the black market, so they're going to be shrouded in some secrecy. All of them have their eyes blacked out, kind of lending to that sense of anonymity. But I really like the design of these semi-standard courts. You get some sort of more provocative elements, you know, the queen here showing some cleavage, but there's a kind of a story underneath the covers. I mentioned all of these are the salesmen of the owners of the different shops of the black market. And each suit kind of has its own theme. So each one of these has a code name and some secrets to reveal. The spades, for example, represent the weapons that you can get in the black market. And so here we have code names for each one of these. In addition to their sort of surface identity, here we have code name Apollo, who sells light weapons, code name Juno, who sells the kind of more covert weapons, and then code name Jupiter over here sells the heavy weapons. All those names are kind of borrowed from Greek and Roman mythology. And once again, you get your trusty blacklight out and you get to reveal some of the details of their other side. And this is some of my favorite. So here on the Apollo card, you'll see some of those light munitions show up. Beautiful design that shows up behind the spade pip. And then, of course, the queen with her more covert weapons, her staff turns into kind of a poisoned tipped weapon there, but really cool look. And then, of course, Jupiter with the heavy weapons has the sword, and that lightning bolt over there on the left is the symbol of the most powerful weapon that you can get in the entire black market. Incidentally, lightning bolt is also the symbol of the Greek god Jupiter himself. So a nice little tie-in there. So really love the effects that the black light bring out. And it's just something really fun to play around with as you get through all the courts. Now, going through the other courts, we get into the diamonds, and now the diamonds are all about money. Money and wealth, and you'll see a little bit of that on the surface here. The Queen of Diamonds in particular, kind of inspired by the casino with the roulette wheel there and then the cards in her hands. And of course, they each have their own story under the covers as well. So Jack of Diamonds is codename Ares, and despite his sort of serene appearance there, he's actually the mysterious hitman. And so you'll see like skull and crossbones up here as you shine your light over. The Queen of Diamonds now is Fortuna, Lady Luck. And if you keep an eye on the 6 of Diamonds reveal in her hands, you'll see that she actually creates her own luck if she needs to, because it turns into the 8 of Diamonds. And then finally is the King of Diamonds, and this one is Midas, who represents wealth. He already has the money bag in his hands, but of course you'll see the chains that come with the money that show up under the black light. So really cool look to those as well. Now we turn our way to the clubs, and the clubs are all about selling different types of medicine that can enhance you in some way. Now that on its face, again, not really anything all that mysterious, but the medicines that are sold in the black market are something else. And of course, we're gonna get a chance to see that as we go under the black light once more. So we start with the Jack of Clubs. This is Mercury, who sells potions of strength. You can see those potions reveal themselves behind him. And then the Queen of Clubs is Minerva, who sells the elixirs of health. And then finally, the most powerful and desirable in all of the black market is sold by the King of Clubs, codename Kronos, and he sells the secrets of eternal youth. You can see the infinity symbol and the bottle behind him. That panacea is the thing that can grant eternal life and the most expensive item in the entire black market. So there's your clubs, and then finally we get into the hearts, and the hearts are all about love. Now you'll see these obviously get a little bit racier because love in the black market kind of takes on a little bit racier side to it overall. And so with the Jack of Hearts, we start with codename Adonis, who represents male lust. And you'll see the key there is kind of a symbolic element included there. And then the Queen of Hearts is all about female lust, and this is Venus, who is the goddess of beauty in the Roman times. And then finally is the Puppet Master as the King of Hearts. This one is Hades, who is the god of the underworld in Roman mythology. But there he is. But again, great detailing that shows up under the black light. And that's the courts. We still have 4 more cards to go. These are the jokers or the ad cards, and these really reveal even more about the story overall. Each of these tells, a little extra part of the story. So the first of the 4 that you get is the Dark Moon Casino. It's where you can, kind of a private gambling room of the black market, and it's a place where you can go test your luck. And so there's Fortuna herself. We saw her on one of the court cards, dealing the cards. You have the roulette wheel and the dice. It kind of has the feel of like an ad card. It says play with luck. And just like all the cards, even more secrets get revealed as you pass the black light over it. Little hidden pips on the cards there. The dice glow. This gives you a really cool feel to it overall. Next up is the Twin Queen Show. Twin Queen Show is sort of a play off the hearts that we saw, where love is for sale throughout the black market. And so you have the most popular adult show that's done in the black market, the Twin Queen Show. And there's the Twin Queens themselves. Of course, they're nicely censored there, or at least partially censored. And just a cool look to it overall, just like everything else in this deck. And of course, because everything is for sale, the black light as we pass it over is going to reveal those barcodes on their arms. That's right, even love is for sale in the black market. All right, our third of our 4 ad cards here is the Long Live the King Panacea Blanc card. Well, Panacea Blanc is that elixir of immortality that's sold in the market. I mentioned it's the most valuable and desirable item in the entire black market. It's offered up by Kronos, who is the King of Clubs. And once again, as you pass over, you'll see that seemingly simple wine bottle is filled with that infinity elixir there. And then more symbols that reveal in the background. This is probably actually my favorite card out of the deck. Really love the reveals of this one. And last but not least, we have our final card, the Salesman. the owner of the black market and the one who made all of this possible. But you'll see him here with the friendly mask on, greeting customers as they come to the black market with a hello, and then his name down there, the salesman owner. And of course, everything in the black market has a darker side. And so we break out the black light to reveal it's not hello that he's saying, but instead hell. And the bottom where it says the salesman owner, he's actually the man owner. So hints at the bondage that you can get yourself into if you get tied up in the black market, and just revealing more secrets. And that is it. That is the dive into the black market. Hope you enjoyed that look. It's a great and mysterious deck overall, and I promise, get your own, get a black light, and you'll get to reveal even more secrets. Now, for those of you interested in handling and stock, these are done on a standard USB-CC stock. Handles it really well right out of the box. Fans, cuts, dribbles, everything like that beautifully, but not gonna go into that too much. You're probably waiting for the moment where we reveal how to get a hold of these yourself. All right, so this is the moment. If you want to get the black market yourself, here's the code you're gonna need. Persephone 7. That's right, Persephone 7. I'll flash it up on the screen here. Go check the link down in the description. Don't forget that code, and you'll be able to get the black market deck for yourself. That said, if you want to win one for yourself, I'll tell you how you can do that on this video. 3 things you have to do. First of all, like the video. Second of all, follow the channel. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And third, leave a comment and let me know who your favorite court card in the deck was. That's it. Do those 3 things and you'll have a chance to win a deck of black market for yourself. That said, I definitely recommend go check out the link in the description. Make sure you remember the code Persephone 7 and get a hold of one of these for yourself. It is a fantastic deck. But that's it for now. Some secrets revealed of the mysterious black market. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe for more deck reviews and unboxings. Let me know what else you want to see, and I'll see you for the next one.